And with all that rain in the forecast, there is the threat of flooding in some low-lying areas. That is especially true in New Haven, Fairfield counties. News 8's Renee Schmiel is on the Milford shoreline, where she says officials there are ready.
Take a look behind me at those waves. That, plus the rain we're supposed to be getting, means there could be some flooding in low-lying areas like this one. When wet weather is coming, dispatchers are watching the forecast. In Milford, both crews and computers keep tabs on wind and flood advisories. They monitor the radar and the tides and several flood gauges in town. They're in sheltered areas on the shoreline where they can monitor water levels, areas that are prone to flooding.
As the shoreline has developed and more people move to the shoreline and you get more expensive houses, they've started adding gauges.
This computer displays the data from those gauges and shows how high the water levels are. If they reach a certain point, an alarm will go off and a crew will check the area. Then they'll decide whether or not they need to let the neighbors know. When there is flooding, the city will notify residents by giving them a call, and if the flooding is serious, sirens like the one behind me will go off.
It gives people a chance, an opportunity to protect their property and their vehicles from high water.
Officials don't have to alert the entire city. They can just reach out to people in specific areas. Residents in some places are notified quite often that there might be flooding. But with today's rain, officials aren't expecting anything major. Still, they say it's important for folks to be ready for whatever Mother Nature might have in store.
You know, I kind of expect that the low-lying areas that normally flood probably will, so we probably will get some flood alarm, gauge alarms. We'll go out and check them. We'll notify residents to move their vehicles.
With flooding expected, it's important to make sure your sump pumps are working, and also because of the wind, you'll want to bring in anything that the wind could pick up. In Milford, Renee Schmiel, News 8.